Hello everyone and happy Wednesday. It's your host, Sun here with you on July 23rd. I'm so excited because today I'm introducing a super cool trending article I found deep in the archives. Let's get into it. Okay, so the title of today's paper is a little bit of a mouthful. But stick with me, it's totally worth it. The title is The Capacity of Semantic Private Information Retrieval with Colluding Servers. And if you want to look it up yourself, the URL is charts/logsarv.org/abs/24/7.15818 Whoa, it's long. So what on earth is this paper trying to solve? Let's break it down. It's actually super interesting. Imagine you're at a huge digital library, like a cloud server. You want to download one specific file, but I'm kind of shy about it. You don't want the server, the librarian, to know which file you're picking. This basic ideal is called Private Information Retrieval, or PIR. You get the file you want, and the server has absolutely no clue which one you chose. Awesome, right? But here's where it gets tricky. What if it's not just one server? What if there are, like, 10 servers, and they all have copies of the files? And what if, say, 3 of them can team up and gossip about your requests, trying to figure out what you're downloading? These are called colluding servers, and they make keeping your secret way harder. Now for the final super important twist, the semantic part. In the real world, not all files are created equal. A folk movie file is gigantic compared to a tiny text file. Plus, some files are super popular, like the latest hit song, while others are more obscure, like an old research paper. Classical PIR kind of pretends all files are the same size, and that you're equally likely to want any of them. But that's not very realistic, you know. This paper tackles the real-world problem, considering that files have different sizes and different popularity levels. So, the big question that researchers asked is, how can we download what we want from a bunch of servers where some are spies, with all these different file types, and still get the fastest possible download speed while keeping our choice a total secret? That's right. They figured out the maximum efficiency or capacity for this whole system. This might sound like some abstract computer science problem, but its applications in our daily lives are like huge. Think about your cloud storage like Dropbox or Google Drive. When you download that one specific, maybe embarrassing, photo from 5 years ago, you probably don't want the service to be logging, "Oh, Sandner is looking at that word photo again." This technology could let you grab it without them ever knowing which one you picked. Or for something more serious, let's talk about a doctor at a hospital. They need to access a patient's sensitive medical records from a database. With Semantic PIR, the doctor could retrieve the correct file. But the hospital's main computer system wouldn't know which patient's data was just accessed. This adds a massive layer of privacy for patients. And you might be thinking, but Sanel, don't we already have encryption with HETs? You know, the little padlock you see in your browser? That's a great question. But it's actually different. It intercepts the content of your communication. It's like sending a secret message in a locked steel box. The mailman can't read your message, but they definitely know you sent a box to your specific address. HUD, on the other hand, is about hiding the address itself. It's like you can get your mail from the post office, and the mailman gives you the right letter, but has no idea which one of the millions of letters was yours. And hides what you are requesting, not just the content of the request. It's a whole other level of privacy. And since we're on this awesome topic of keeping secrets with math, let's chat for a minute about some other cool applications of cryptography. It's literally everywhere, protecting us all the time. First, let's talk about secure communications, which we just mentioned. That's your soul and tells, the tech behind the padlock icon. When you go to your online banking website or buy something from a store, it scrambles the data between you and the site. So when you type in your password or credit card number, Any hacker trying to eavesdrop would just see a meaningless jumble of characters. It's totally essential for a safe internet. Second, there's data encryption. This protects your files when just sitting there or at rest. Technologies like PIR, all Windows or fail without a Mac, scramble all the data on your computer's hard drive. This means that if, heaven forbid, someone steals your laptop, they can't just pop out the hard drive and access all your personal files, photos, and documents. Your data is safe because it's encrypted. A third example is digital signatures. This is so cool. It's like a superpowered, unforgeable signature for the digital world. A digital signature proves two things. 1. Who is the author of a document, and 2. That the document has not been tampered with since it was signed. This is used for things like secure software updates, so you can be 100% sure that the update is really from the company, and not a nasty virus pretending to be an update. Oh, and I have to give a shout out to Colluding. It's the fundamental technology that makes things like virtual currencies possible. Cryptography is used to link blocks of transactions together in a secure, public ledger. This creates an incredibly strong chain where changing or faking any past transaction is practically impossible. It builds a system of trust without needing a central authority, all with the power of crypto. Woo, that was a lot. But isn't it just fascinating? The math and brain power that goes into protecting our information online is just mind-blowing. Anyway, that's all the time we have for today. This has been your host, Sanon, signing off. Stay curious and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.